Hello, everyone. We got another episode of Threads. Today we got a special episode. Most of the time we rage. We rage at shit. We just rage. But today we can get a bit silly with it. We're gonna get a bit silly. As much as I want to take it serious, I can't take this topic seriously, bro. I'm talking about
the matriarchy.
If you don't know what that means, it's basically government ruled by women. So now you're probably starting to see why I consider it a pipe dream, because you kind of have a global patriarchy to dismantle still. There's kind of that in the way. So, but the ladies on here kind of cook. They kind of cook. Let's hear them out. But before we hear them out, we gotta hear the naysayers. So we got this guy over here. Men, they fooled you with feminism. It stops there. Don't let them fool you into matriarchy. It's happening. The collapse of the patriarchy. What the fuck you mean they fooled us into feminism? Do people not know what feminism actually means? Like, it's just like equal rights for women. That is like the basis. This guy's out of his fucking mind. Like, not only are we not even close to a matriarchy, but this guy thinks we're like in the midst and we gotta like stop it now. This has to be chronically online activity. You can't come to this conclusion by interacting with the real world. It just can't happen. But they fire back. The matriarchy never rests, baby. Your insecurities are glaring, huh? Lol. White men had a good run. We had a good run. We had a good run. And this is coming from a straight white man. I'm just not scared of women like y'all are. He is ready to fall into the background and let women take center stage. We stand a king like this. Oh my god, the way this guy talks. Oh my god. Fucking geeks like usual. Why am I even surprised anymore? It's because you, my son, are already programmed by the feminist ideologies. You are exactly where they want you to be, a puppet that is easy to control. Rebuke your programs, reject matriarchy. What is bro on about? Like slaves to do what? I don't even understand what this guy thinks is going to happen. We're already wage slaves. Like, what does this guy think is going on? Does he think that we're gonna have to do all the house chores and be stay-at-home dads by force? This guy's dumb as a bag of bricks, man. It may not be up to men to decide. We must prevent the matriarchy at all costs. The future relies on us. Why is the patriarchy so functional for society, but the matriarchy is the downfall of society? This guy hasn't made one solid or consistent point on like why the matriarchy is the downfall of humanity and how we must stop it at all costs. What is his plan of stopping it? Because we're not in the matriarchy. We're not close to the matriarchy. Feminism hasn't even achieved its goals to its fullest. What the fuck is this guy talking about? I'm so amazed. Remember when I said we weren't going to be raging? We're raging, but only for now. Only for now we're raging. The matriarchy always rises, baby. To the moon! There will never be a matriarchy that is actually successful. The reason being is that a matriarchy would actually require a large enough group of women to be held accountable. What? Therefore, you have nothing to worry about. Held accountable? Oh my god. Oh my god, guys. Education camps. It is the only solution. What the fuck do you mean held accountable? Held accountable for what? I thought he was gonna like be like, oh, women can't work together. They'll just stab each other in the back. But held accountable? What? I'm actually just confused. It's actually gobbledygook. It's word salad. I'm actually confused. I'm moving on. I can't make commentary on something that makes fucking literally no sense. And we got the voice of reason. I'm fine with the matriarchy. Let it happen, baby. Bring it on, baby. Fucking badass. Now we're going into the thick of it, and everybody knows. Dear algorithm, connect me with women who want to create the matriarchy. Bro, I've never seen someone use the swirling vortex void emoji. That is insane. I've never seen those 3 emojis in sequence. But fret not, because you will be connected. Let's look at it. This is me. I spent 6 hours last night brainstorming on how we can replace the patriarchy. Systematically replace their corporations with ours, with ethical businesses that take care of its peoples and donates to the well-being of the world. They're out here talking about the emancipation of the working class. I told you, let them cook. Wow, yes, and doable, because women make most consumer purchase decisions. Isn't that a patriarchal construct? Women be shopping? Kind of counterintuitive, don't you think? But sure, if she's embracing it. Nah. Fuck male capitalism. Let's do our capitalism. It'll be ethical this time, I swear. Matriarchy with no men. Yeah, that kind of implies that. Entire cities without men. Please? Can I at least like visit Woman's City? Like as a tourist? That'd be kind of cool. Where are all the men gonna go? What if women give birth to a man? Is he instantly exiled? This one didn't brainstorm for 6 hours. This one's fresh out the oven and it's gotta be put back in the oven. You gotta brainstorm a bit more. She's not cooking. Is a matriarchy system one where women run things? Yeah, because that seems like the exact same thing as a patriarchy, which seems to me to be oppressive. And as a woman who's felt oppression, I'd hate to just turn into the monster that hurt me in so many, which is a valid point, because if you look at what the patriarchy does, you see all the negatives to it, so you're like, oh, matriarchy would just be the same problems, same oppressive issues. That's a valid concern. Let's see how a fellow matriarchy enthusiast responds to this claim. Huge difference. Matriarchal society often emphasizes gender equality. Social welfare would be a priority like healthcare, education, and family support. A more inclusive and supportive society. Societies may adopt more collaborative and less confrontational approaches to conflict resolutions. Wanting a peaceful environment, matriarchal societies would have a greater focus on economic policies that support a work-life balance, parental leave, childcare that can enhance productivity / economic stability. What'd I tell you? Let them cook! Is this just utopia building? Perhaps, but they can dream. Martin Luther had a dream. So does the matriarchy. The matriarchy already existed. We just let it die back as we shifted towards the greed and scarcity ideals of capitalism and away from the ideals of community and abundance. We don't even have to start from scratch. We just need to rediscover and embrace the inherent strength of women. Why do they think women banding together is just gonna create like a socialist utopia? Dog, over 50% of white women in America voted for Trump. Like, you're not getting everyone on board. I'm sorry, but like men or women, most of them are centrists. It's just the fact of the matter. Most people are just uneducated, ignorant centrists. And that's okay. It's okay to be ignorant. We all go on our own journeys, but like, you're lost in the sauce. I'm sorry. In a different way, not in a bad way. You are lost in the sauce though. All right, here's our next one. Women don't want the government forcing them to be a mother. Women only want the government to force men to be fathers. You guys ever see like those shorts or videos where it's like, men can never talk about their feelings. They'll be exploited. What? Where was I? Oh yeah, you ever see those shorts or videos where it's like, men can't tell the truth. They can't expose their true selves. They'll be made fun of, exploited, laughed at. Like, I get it. A lot of men like act tough, they bottle up their emotions. It's some toxic masculinity shit. I get it. I get where it comes from. But how am I supposed to buy that shit when you post shit like this? It's the whiniest shit on earth. They're forcing me to be a father. No one is, dog. The matriarchy is already here, lovey. We just don't try to crush everyone who disagrees with us like the patriarchy. How to find the grandmothers. They already have an organization called the Grandmothers. Is she just speaking about grandmothers in general? This is amazing. This is so good. Handicrafts. Yarn workers, sewing, herbalists, gardeners, storytellers, rockhounds, foraging. Many cities have classes in such things. Many are taught by the grandmothers. Old women are keepers of the knowledge. Look for the crones around you. I'm finished. Is that not like a pejorative to like old people calling them crones? Chat with them and posting. Be out there and we will find you. Oh, she's one of them. We gotta reach out, guys. We gotta reach out and interview the grandmothers. Learn a thing or two about herbalism and gardening. I feel like I just got like a side quest. Like I just initiated dialogue for a side quest in a video game. And like ancient medieval times. This is some Skyrim shit. Keep getting it. Keep getting it, ladies. Keep fighting for it. If those policies you were talking about are part of the program, I'll stand back. I'll let Women's City be built. Okay, maybe not Women's City. Sounds like a pretty bad idea. But the rest, it sounded pretty good to me. Keep rocking on, grandmothers. Keep chugging on. Crones. Crones. So fucking good.